Oh man, this is so cool. This is my first time going live, you guys. You can tell I'm bored. I'm in my house. I don't have my household goods. So I hope you guys got some use out of the gaming routers and the extenders, using them to your advantage for LAN, direct connections and things like that. This is not no ghetto setup. This is not talking about we're just trying to extend stuff and that's what I used to do. I've got it all pretty much figured out. This is from trial and error. I just wanted to go live real quick to just bring up one valid point. One point. So some of y'all are hating on the comments, and that's fine, man. That just fuels the fire. That just makes more comments. You know, I got it. You know, you got a Mofi and the damn thing didn't work for you, and you found other avenues of approach. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something real quick. I was obsessing over this for like 2 years. Okay, 2 years. That's 1, 2. The information that I put out for you guys in this videos is from my brain, from my trial and error, from me testing things to help you so you don't have to go through the same BS that I went through, right? Now, does it work? Absolutely it works. Does it work exactly the same for everyone? Well, let's see. We got a guy that lives 5 miles from a tower. You had me that lived 12 miles from the tower. My neighbor lives 11 and a half from the tower. You live 20 miles from a tower. You think all of our speeds are gonna be the same? Are we all using AT&T? Are we all using Verizon? Are we all using T-Mobile? No, we're using different carriers. We're different ranges from the towers. We have different blockades in our way from getting reception, okay? And signal strength, that's the bottom line. So yeah, I'm sorry for you guys if some of you are only getting 5 or 10 down and you put in hundreds of dollars for a Mofi. It's about $350. A parabolic, that's $250. And then, you know, maybe a log periodic to go with it. There's another $100, right? That's a lot of money to get some internet. But guess what? I didn't tell you to go and do that. I said, you can do this. It's an option. If your area only offers satellite, it's a great option. It works great. When I first moved into my house, I knew nothing about it. I used a simple hotspot, a MiFi, a jetpack. I was getting 5 to 6 down, right? And I tethered it to that extender that I had. And guess what? We were all still streaming. We all still had internet. The kids were still happy. Call of Duty would be a little choppy. That was it. It worked. So I know that 5, 6 megabits down is good. Beggars can't be choosers. They also offered 1.5 megabits of DSL. 1.5, they said that's high-speed internet, right? I could play Call of Duty on 1.5 megabits of DSL if I'm the only one using the internet plugged in directly. So to get 5 to 10 megabits of speed in internet, that's better than no speed, is it not? Who agrees with me? Those who have been at the very bottom and had nothing and have something are very grateful. So I really appreciate the positive comments that I get for all the people that I've helped. Some guy said he used his mesh router and boom, he's getting double the speeds. And then there's this other guy who decided to say, well, you know what? I put all this money in and now AT&T is gonna give me fixed internet on an unlimited plan. Well, I'll tell you what, I looked into those fixed internets with Verizon, which they got rid of theirs. AT&T had one. They were gonna do it. It's a Yagi on a pole. And it's gonna basically work the same probably as a booster. You're not gonna be able to band lock. You can get rid of your Mofi all you want, but if you can't band lock, you're not gonna have stable speeds or a stable connection. Same for a booster. Boosters do the same thing. They don't stay on one band, they hop. You can't force them to lock. Now, some people say you can hook a Mofi up to a booster and get it to lock, potentially. But you're not supposed to really intermingle those two. They're two totally different technologies, okay? So you get the fixed internet, you got an unlimited AT&T plan, which that is some straight BS. And if it's coming from AT&T, that's fucking straight BS. Now, if it's a third party and they got their own plans and that's how they're making money, kudos to you, more power to you. If that works for you, great. But all I'm telling you is since you want to fucking throw a negative comment on my page and act like I took your advice, you're basically putting the blame on me. I bought a Mofi, I bought antennas, I spent hundreds on the shit, and now it looks like I'm gonna sell a Mofi. Fuck, good for you, bro. Why are you sharing that with me? Do you wanna get cussed out, dude? Cause like, I'm not the one, all right? So all these videos are to help people, help. I got people saying my wife's a school teacher, she's gotta work from home, she needs internet. You know, school teachers don't need super high-speed internet, as we know. I mean, they're checking emails, checking the kids' grades, maybe a YouTube video. I mean, dude, I can tell you right now, if you have a stable, strong 10 megabits per second, steady, it will work as fast as 100 megabits per second cable. Why do I know this? Because I know this. It's all the same. The higher the number is not necessarily the faster your speeds are going to be. It's actually the more stable. If the number stays the same and it stays where it's at, the stability piece is going to keep your speeds fast, whether it's 10 megabits per second. Because at the end of the day, there's no such thing as 100 megabits per second. I just got Spectrum internet. It was 100 megabits per second. It went to 30, then it dropped down to 17 and 14, and then it went to 60, and then it went to 50. It's wherever. I'm pretty sure they're probably tied to Verizon towers. Okay, probably cable is connected to fucking cell towers. I'm not even joking. We don't know how they're hooking these technologies up, guys. All right? The reason why the carriers and the cell towers throttle you and shit is because that's like basically taking cable and turning it into Wi-Fi with a cell tower. So that's why you're limited. I had some cable provider called MediaCom. It was a cable just like Spectrum or Time Warner or Cox or anyone. Limited, it was limited, okay? I could sign up for 500 gigs, 1,000 gig plans. You had the bronze plan, you had the silver plan, you had the gold plan. I could get 5,000, 10,000 gigs, whatever. It was limited data on cable. Why would cable be limited? You think, oh, it's just cable, you can go all day. No. There's a limit, there's a threshold, because everybody's using the same stuff. And sorry if I got food in my teeth, I just had some Taco Bell. But you know what I'm saying, guys? So don't be leaving me some hate BS. If you start at video number 1 from, I don't know, 2018 to 2019 to now, and you just binge watch just like a Netflix series, and you like me, great. I'm glad you like me, man. I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't hold back my tongue. This is how I am. This is who I am. I'm not going to change for you. But what I will do for you is help the most common American who has a similar problem. Whether you live in a city or a rural area, or you're RVing, or whatever it is that you're doing. What I'm doing for you guys is helping. Because America's in some tough times. At first, we weren't even in the tough times, and people were suffering without internet. And then we get into these tough times. People don't have jobs. People aren't making money. And I'm very fortunate to be in the military. I still get a paycheck. I'm a grateful son of a bitch. A little bit about me, if you don't know who I am. I might come out as a tough guy, a pompous ass, got a lot of money, got all this shit. Now I got 2 houses. Guys, I came from a family of 7 kids. I was dirt poor. I had school teachers bringing me clothes to school, okay? I had nothing. I came in the Army with a GED, with the lowest score I could possibly get. I didn't get smarter until I got older. Then I retook the ASVAB and became a recruiter and did all kinds of cool shit and did some great things. Got my bachelor's degree, so I've turned my life around. I know what it's like to not have nothing. I know what it's like to be poor. I know what it's like to just struggle, man. That's why I throw these videos out for you guys, because we've all been there, or some of us are there. And, I hope you guys don't have to spend so much money. I always try to tell you, find shit used, man. Like, there's things that, yes, you have to buy new. You got to buy new things. Like, you might have to buy a new Mofi, but you might be lucky and find one on eBay going for a couple $100. I know there's these Kufeis or Kuways. There's these other ones that people are buying. They're a little cheaper they're like a Mofi kind of. I don't know what the settings are like on it. I don't know if you can band lock on them. I don't know how they operate. I just talk about the Mofi because that's what I have. I know it works. It's a pretty simple system. You can kind of control what you want to do with it. But as far as anything else, you guys, I'm still going to be around. I'm not in the rural area. I'll be back in 7 years, and maybe Verizon will hear my cries and they'll put a tower out there at that time. Maybe there'll be Starlink. Maybe there'll be these satellite, high-speed internet providers that'll come out and give rural areas internet. Who knows what'll be out there? I know there's people right now hitting me up saying, hey, we want to work with you, or potential job offer for you. We're going to start setting up these Mofis and these antennas on people's houses. So we're going to start this as a business. Do you want in on this business? I said, that sounds pretty cool. I'm in the military. That's kind of like my full-time job. I don't even know if I got the time for it. I will shoot videos and I will shoot as much information as I can, or as I learn as I go. But, you know, people are kind of taking my idea and they're using it and they're making money off it. And that's cool, man. Take my ideas and make money off it because I am here for you. I wasn't trying to make no money off of this. You know, I got a lot of followers now. All y'all are seeing my personal home videos. You know, that's great. You know, walking the dog in a park will get like 100 views in like 5 minutes. That's cool, man. Like, but you guys, for real, I just want to thank you guys for the support. Thank the haters too. And at least I know it worked for you, because if you say you had speeds, but it wasn't good enough for you, that shows to me that it worked, but you probably didn't know what the hell you were doing. Okay? You probably just didn't know what the hell you were doing. All right? And that's how I felt when I went into it too. It's easy to just turn a wrench in a car and then all of a sudden just throw the wrench, be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and just give up. I'm like that sometimes still too. But when it comes to internet, oh, hell no. I will fucking do everything and exhaust everything before I realize what works. That's just a priority for me. But other than that, guys, you know, drink bangs, get amped up, get up on the roof, check your signal strengths. A lot of people asking me, you know, how do I dial in my antennas? Remember, Mofi. A Mofi has the option. You don't got to buy like one of those decibel readers that cost like $300. You can use the Mofi. Just use your cell phone. Look at the settings. There's your speeds. All right, and look at the decibels. You know, you want to get them as low as you can to negative 100 or less for your signal strength, as close to -0 for your signal quality. Roll Tide, right on, whatever the hell that is. Big dog. Thanks for that, man. But for real, you guys, so this is my first time trying out Facebook Live. You know, since all y'all made me famous, I got the 1,000 subscribers, and I tried to go live like a month ago, and they were like, nope. And then before that, they were like, nope. And then all of a sudden, they're like, yeah, he can go live now. So I'm like a celebrity status, so I can be like, you know, freaking Jean-Claude Van Damme. I can just go live anytime because I'm famous. You know what I'm saying? Like us people down at the bottom, we can't just go live on Facebook with our cell phones. Try it. You'll see. They'll say you need 1,000 subscribers. That's a pretty cool gig. Huh? On YouTube, not Facebook. You can go Facebook Live all day. Yeah, if you want to go live on YouTube with your cell phone, guess what, guys? You better get 1,000. You better make a video that's of value to somebody, like I did with my videos. That's why I want to thank all of you. I'm sure I'll come up with some new shit to talk about. You guys, that last video I posted, the Netgear extender, using it as a LAN port, guys. Like this can be for if you don't have to live in a rural area. You can, like, I'm going to use it in my house with fast internet. My router's in another room, so I'm going to use like a power line or an extender to give me LAN access, so I don't degrade in speeds and stuff like that. So watch the previous video. These are all just tips, man. This is from trial and error for me, testing and just holy crap. So hopefully you don't got to spend a lot of money, but if you do, like I tell most people, if you got to have internet, man, just put it on apply for an Amazon store card or Amazon Prime card. Make your 20 bucks a month payment, 10 bucks a month, whatever it is, and roll with it, man. Don't put yourself in debt, but you know, make payments on it. That's your Christmas present. You're gonna have to tell the wife, honey, I swear this is it. This is all I'm getting. All right. So, all right, guys, it's been fun. I'm not even sure what the hell to do from this point on, but my wife and son thanks you. Oh, see, that's what's up, man. And sorry about the language if the kids are around. My kids are used to my swearing. My son's about to be 14. My daughter's 18. And they don't even swear, which is crazy, I think, because my dad swore a lot too, and it's just like one of those things. Plus, I'm in the Army. Can't fucking help it. Yeah, so if you guys got any questions about anything, always, you know, feel free to hit me up. I'm a pretty quick responder, whether it's hate, whether it's love. I'd love to see the comments of like, hey, I just hooked up my router, or I just got my stuff up and running, and like just this comment I got, like that stuff makes me feel really good, man, because it tells me that the stuff's working. The only problem is, guys, and I'll say it, and I don't try to talk around it, is the SIM card issue, because I know a lot of people are having issues finding those unlimited SIM plans. And that's the problem with the company that wants to work with me, or possibly in the future, I don't know. Talking about getting those, making this a business and to help people out. There needs to be third-party companies that can get access to SIM providers, all providers, whatever carrier is best in your area, and they decipher who it is, and they come out and install these things for you guys. And then you can have a SIM that you don't got to worry about. I want you guys to scratch that whole, hey, I'll just get a hotspot data plan or a cell phone plan, throw it in the Mofi, and the TTL settings block out the data usage, and now I still have unlimited data. It doesn't really work like that. I've talked to Mofi, they're foreigners, and they said that they've already caught on. Those TTL settings really don't work, okay? So you have to really have something unlimited. Right now, the big talk is Visible. If you guys have Verizon, Visible says, listen, you go to their website, it's gonna say 5 megabits of hotspot speed. It's gonna say, you know, it's a high ping, whatever. It's gonna say all this shit. But when you put that in the Mofi, it acts like a Verizon SIM. Why do I know this? Because we activated it with my neighbor, and they gave him a Visible SIM, a Visible phone. I activated the phone for him, and then we took the SIM out and put it right in the Mofi, changed the APN settings to friggin' Visible internet. Dude's on the same towers that I'm on. He's getting 20 down. Can't complain. So I feel sorry for a lot of y'all who had OTR, I think is a big one, AT&T. You got to keep looking around, man. I noticed that one of the APN settings is, oh my God, Page Plus. Remember I did a video on Page Plus and I deleted it, and then I came back and apologized because I said Page Plus didn't work. Well, kind of now I wish I would have tried a little harder, because there is an APN setting for Page Plus. So there is a possibility you guys could like go to like one of your local vape shops, or go to you know, a store. Even a lot of people on eBay will say in the comments, this is a Page Plus unlimited account. If the Mofi has a Page Plus drop down to select Page Plus, try it. Don't knock it till you try it, right? Make sure you tell them what kind of Page Plus account you want, what kind of towers you need, whether it be Verizon or whatever. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. This live thing is pretty cool. Just wanted to thank y'all, and hey, check it out, man. We're all in the community to help each other out, okay? Let's not get on there and throw some BS comments out, because your fixed internet comment does not help anyone. Because I can guarantee you, everybody has probably exhausted all options between boosters, between trying to find a fixed internet service, whoever, man. Like, they're good, but you can really do it yourself. I mean, at first I paid somebody to put my booster up for me because, yeah, I was scatterbrained. Oh yeah, the guy's words were quote unquote too much wizardry. There's no wizardry, man. Get a fucking Mofi router and tether your fucking router on it. How hard is that? It's easier than driving a car. If you can drive a car, you can freaking plug in a Mofi, log into some settings, plug in a router, and then hook up the antennas. It's pretty dummy proof. You can look at the size of the holes on the freaking where the cables run. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what kind of cables I need. Well, maybe you should go back to my videos. You know, and stuff like that. That's easy stuff, guys. That stuff's easy. It's a little techie, but it's not rocket science. You can do this. You ever do a science project when you're in school? Shit. That was probably even more complicated than this. All right. Hey, guys, thanks for everything. I love y'all. Stay tuned. Peace.